A glimpse into the past, the guardians of Amsterdam's Lepers Asylum. Have you ever wondered what it was like to run a hospital for lepers in the 17th century? In this painting by Werner van den Valckert, you can meet the men who were in charge of the Amsterdam Lepers Asylum, a place where people suffering from leprosy and other ailments were cared for and isolated from the rest of society. The painting, titled For Regents and the House Father of the Amsterdam Lepers Asylum, was created in 1624 and is one of the 6 portraits of the governing body of the asylum. The regents were 4 men who were appointed by the city council to oversee the affairs of the asylum. They were Sivert Pietersem, Hendrik van Bronckhorst, Ernst Roters, and Dirk Vlak, and they were all merchants of Amsterdam. They were responsible for managing the finances, the staff, the supplies, and the admission of the patients. The house father was the man who supervised the daily operations of the asylum. He was in charge of the food, the clothing, the cleaning, and the medical care of the patients. He also oversaw the work of the nurses, the servants, and the other staff members. The painting depicts the regents and the house father in a room inside the asylum. They are seated around a table, where they are conducting their business. The man on the right is writing, probably recording some accounts or notes. The table is covered with items that symbolize their roles, such as a book, documents, an inkstand, gold and silver coins, and a small pair of scales. The house father is seating behind them, which represents his authority and his role as a shepherd of the patients and indicates his status as a servant. In the background, there is a relief that shows a biblical scene that is relevant to the asylum. It shows dogs licking the sores of Lazarus, a poor man who was afflicted with leprosy and ignored by a rich man. This story is from Luke 16 verses 19 to 31, and it illustrates the contrast between the rich and the poor, and the consequences of their actions in the afterlife. The painting also shows the skill and talent of Van den Valckert, who was a Dutch painter who worked in various genres, such as portraits, history paintings, and still lifes. He was known for his versatility and originality, and for his ability to combine different styles and influences. He was also interested in classical mythology and literature, and he often painted scenes from ancient stories. The painting is a powerful representation of the social and religious values of the time. It shows the role and the status of the men who were in charge of the asylum, and the respect and the gratitude that they deserved. It also shows the compassion and the responsibility that they had for the patients, and the service that they provided to the society. The painting is not just an artwork, but a story, a message, and a testimony. It invites us to reflect on the past, and to appreciate the efforts and the sacrifices of the men who dedicated their lives to the asylum. It also invites us to appreciate the beauty and the wonder of art, and to marvel at the skill and the vision of Van den Valckert.